Part 1. The final piece of the sleep puzzle. You've made it this far, and that means something powerful. It means you've taken your sleep seriously. You've learned about adrenal fatigue, hormone imbalances, how stress steals rest. You've seen how habits like caffeine, sugar, and screen time can throw your rhythm off balance. And most importantly, you've begun the journey of healing. But now, it's time to put all the pieces together. This final video isn't just a recap, it's your roadmap forward. A way to hold on to the progress you've made, to build habits that last and protect your sleep for years to come. Because sleep, real sleep, isn't just about tonight. It's about how you feel tomorrow morning, next month, and 10 years from now. And if you're over 60, this matters more than ever. Your body isn't broken, but it does need care. It needs rhythm. It needs you. So let's take everything you've learned and turn it into a lifestyle, a daily rhythm of healing, so that no matter what life brings, you'll always know how to return to rest. Part 2. Why sleep gets harder with age. You might be wondering, why does sleep seem to get harder the older we get? It's not your imagination. There are real biological reasons why sleep changes after 60. As we age, our body produces less melatonin, the hormone that helps you fall asleep and stay asleep. The brain's internal clock called the circadian rhythm also starts to drift. You might find yourself getting sleepy earlier in the evening and waking up too early in the morning, even when you're still tired. Another reason is physical discomfort. Joint pain, backaches, or the need to use the bathroom at night. These things interrupt your sleep even if you don't fully wake up. And if you're managing chronic conditions like diabetes, high blood pressure, or arthritis, they can all affect your sleep patterns too. Then there's stress. Retirement, loss of loved ones, changes in routine, they can weigh on your mind even if you try to stay strong. And when your mind stays busy at night, your body stays alert. That makes it harder to fall into the deep healing stages of sleep that your body truly needs. But here's the good news. Even though sleep changes with age, it's not out of your control. You still have the power to support your body's natural rhythm and to train your brain to sleep better, not by forcing it, but by working with it. In the next part, we'll walk through the daily routines that gently prepare your body for deeper, longer, and more restorative sleep, without pills and without pressure. Part 3. Daily habits that steal your sleep. Most people don't realize this, but what you do during the day matters just as much as what happens at night. There are habits, small, everyday choices, that slowly drain your ability to sleep deeply. Let's talk about the most common ones. First, caffeine. It's not just in coffee. It's in tea, soda, chocolate, and even some pain relievers. And as we age, our body takes longer to clear caffeine from the system. That afternoon cup of coffee you used to enjoy at 3 p.m., it might still be keeping you awake at midnight. Next, screen time. Phones, tablets, TVs. They shine blue light straight into your eyes, confusing your brain into thinking it's still daytime. This stops melatonin from rising naturally and delays your sleep. Even 20 to 30 minutes of screen time before bed can push your body's clock in the wrong direction. Then there's inactivity. If you don't move much during the day, your body doesn't build up the natural pressure it needs to fall asleep at night. Think of it this way. Your body needs to earn rest, gentle movement, walks, stretching. These things help your body get ready for sleep, just like winding down a clock. Also, don't overlook your emotions. Worrying late into the night, holding on to stress, bottling up sadness. These emotional weights can turn your bed into a battlefield. They keep your nervous system on high alert, even when your eyes are closed. Lastly, irregular schedules. Waking up at different times, skipping breakfast, taking long naps in the afternoon. All of these can confuse your body's internal rhythm and make it harder to fall asleep naturally. But here's the hopeful part. Once you identify what's interfering with your sleep, you can begin to change it. Not all at once, but one step at a time. Because sleep is something you shape, not something you chase. In the next part, we'll explore calming, senior-friendly rituals that tell your brain it's time to rest. Part 4. Evening rituals that gently guide you into sleep. You don't have to wait until you're exhausted to go to bed. In fact, your best sleep begins hours before your head touches the pillow. And it starts with how you end your day. One of the most powerful things you can do is create a wind-down routine. Something calm, predictable, and gentle, just like when we were children. The brain responds to rhythm, to signals, to patterns. And when it sees the same quiet steps every night, it learns to relax on cue. Begin by setting a time to unplug. Turn off the news, put the phone away, let your home become quiet, dim the lights or switch to soft, warm lamps. This tells your body the day is done. Then, choose a ritual you enjoy. Take a warm shower, sip on caffeine-free herbal tea, do a few gentle stretches, read a few pages of a calm, uplifting book, or just sit quietly with your hands in your lap and breathe. Avoid anything that stimulates your mind. No dramatic movies, no stressful conversations, no looking at emails or news headlines. This is your time to feel safe and let go. Keep your bedroom cool, dark, and peaceful. Use blackout curtains or an eye mask if needed. If noise bothers you, consider soft white noise or earplugs. And don't forget your pillow and mattress. Comfort matters more as we age. If your thoughts still race when the lights go out, try journaling. Write down a few things you're grateful for. Or simply release your worries onto paper so your brain doesn't carry them into the night. These simple rituals aren't just about sleep. They're about reclaiming peace. They're your way of saying to your body, you've done enough today, it's okay to rest now. Coming up next, we'll look at the foods and nutrients that quietly support sleep, starting in your kitchen. Part 5. Nutrition that supports deep sleep after 60. You might not think food and sleep go together, but what you eat during the day, and even more importantly, what you eat before bed, can shape the way you sleep each night. For older adults, this connection becomes even stronger because as we age, our digestion slows, our nutrient absorption changes, and our brain becomes more sensitive to imbalances in blood sugar and hormone. And let's start with the basics. Timing. Eating too late can keep your body too busy to sleep. When your stomach is still working, your brain stays alert. So try to finish your last meal at least 2 to 3 hours before bedtime. Now, what should you eat? Focus on foods that support calm and hormone balance. Magnesium is a big one. It helps relax your muscles and your nervous system. You can find it in spinach, almonds, avocado, and pumpkin seeds. Low magnesium levels have been linked to poor sleep and nighttime leg cramps. Tryptophan is another key nutrient. It helps your body make serotonin and melatonin. Foods like turkey, oats, bananas, and warm milk naturally support this pathway. They don't knock you out, but they gently nudge your brain in the right direction. Complex carbs are also helpful. A small bowl of oatmeal or a slice of whole grain toast in the evening can raise tryptophan levels and make it easier to fall asleep. Avoid sugar and heavy meals before bed. Blood sugar spikes and crashes can wake you up in the middle of the night. Same with alcohol. It might make you feel sleepy at first, but it disrupts your deep sleep later on. And let's not forget hydration. If you drink too much water right before bed, you'll be up running to the bathroom all night. But if you're dehydrated, you may have restless legs, dry mouth, and light sleep. Find a balance. Drink steadily throughout the day, then taper off in the evening. Lastly, consider herbal teas like chamomile, lemon balm, or passion flower. They don't just soothe the body, they calm the mind. But choose caffeine-free options, always. When you nourish your body with care, your body returns the favor with peace, and sleep becomes not just a reaction but a natural reward. But next, we'll talk about movement, mindset, and how daytime choices restore nighttime peace. Part 6. Lifestyle and mind. How daytime choices improve nighttime rest. Let's talk about your days, because the truth is, how you spend your day decides how you sleep at night. It's not just about what happens in the evening, it's about what you're doing every hour before the sun goes down. For older adults, staying active, both physically and mentally, is one of the most powerful ways to protect deep, restful sleep. First, let's look at movement. You don't need to run marathons or lift heavy weights, but light, regular activity helps reset your internal clock, increases circulation, and reduces the stress hormones that interfere with sleep. Even a 20-minute walk each morning can shift your whole rhythm. Gentle stretching, tai chi, or chair yoga in the afternoon can calm the nervous system and prepare your body to wind down. What matters most is consistency. Movement during the day tells your body, I'm alive, I'm using energy, and when evening comes, your brain responds by saying, now it's time to rest. Now, let's talk about light. Sunlight is one of your body's most important timekeepers. Exposing your eyes to natural light within the first hour of waking boosts serotonin, lifts your mood, and helps regulate melatonin later in the evening. Try to spend some time outdoors near a window or even on your porch each morning. Just as light matters, so does stillness. If your day is constantly noisy, TV on all the time, phone always buzzing, it can be hard for your brain to switch gears and find quiet at night. Try giving yourself just 5 or 10 minutes a day to sit in silence. No distractions, just you and your breath. And then there's your mindset. If you're always telling yourself, I'm a bad sleeper, your brain begins to believe it. But if you shift the message to, I'm learning how to sleep better, everything changes. Speak to your body with compassion. Encourage yourself instead of criticizing. Connection also plays a role. Isolation is a hidden source of insomnia. When you feel disconnected from others, your body stays on high alert. Make time for small, meaningful moments. A phone call, a shared meal, a kind word. These little connections lower stress, and stress is one of the biggest sleep disruptors. Finally, honor your limits. Don't overcommit your energy. Say no when you need to. Give yourself permission to rest during the day, without guilt, if it helps you sleep better at night. Your lifestyle isn't just how you fill time, it's how you teach your body to trust the rhythm of rest and recovery. You're not too old to reset your routine, and the choices you make during the day can lead you, gently, to the kind of sleep you've been missing. Up next, we'll talk about how to stay consistent and how to protect your sleep for the long term. Part 7. Staying consistent, how to protect sleep for the long term. Now that you've learned how to fall asleep easier, how to calm your body and quiet your mind, the next challenge is keeping that rhythm strong, because real healing sleep doesn't come from one good night. It comes from building a gentle pattern again and again. So how do you stay consistent? First, protect your routine. Treat your bedtime like an appointment. Don't cancel it, don't push it aside. The more regular your schedule, the stronger your body's clock becomes. Try to sleep and wake up at the same time every day, even when life gets busy. Second, keep your space sacred. Your bedroom should be a place your body associates with peace. Keep it cool, dark, and quiet. Use calming scents like lavender, soft sheets, and pillows that support your body gently. If you wake in the middle of the night, don't reach for your phone. Instead, take a few deep breaths. Let your body settle. Let your thoughts pass without chasing them. Third, stay mindful of your evenings. If something is making you anxious, an upsetting news story, a stressful phone call, too much caffeine, acknowledge it and find a way to release it. Maybe that's writing in a journal, maybe it's taking a warm bath, maybe it's saying a quiet prayer. Give your nervous system permission to slow down. Fourth, adjust when life changes. Travel, illness, stress, they can all shake your routine. But don't panic. Don't start overthinking your sleep. Just return, gently, to what you know. Your body remembers. It wants to sleep. It just needs consistency and patience. Fifth, trust the process. There will be nights when sleep doesn't come easily. That's okay. One rough night doesn't erase your progress. What matters is how you respond. Do you stress about it, or do you let go? The more you practice kindness with yourself, the easier it becomes to return to rest. And lastly, celebrate the small wins. Waking up once instead of 3 times. Falling asleep faster than the night before. Feeling just a little more energy in the morning. These are victories. These are signs your body is healing. Sleep isn't a destination. It's a relationship you build with your body, your breath, your rhythm. And like all good relationships, it takes time, attention, and trust. In the final part, we'll reflect on this journey together and remind you why your rest matters more than ever. Part 8, a closing message. Your rest is your strength. You've come a long way. Through this series, we've explored the hidden causes of poor sleep, the ways hormones, stress, habits, and age can quietly interfere with your rest, and the tools you now hold to gently take it back. We've talked about adrenal fatigue, about how the body's rhythm can drift off course, how even good intentions like staying in bed longer can sometimes make things worse. We've talked about balance, not just in sleep, but in your choices, your environment, and your emotions. But above all, we've talked about you, your body, your mind, your strength. Because even after 60, even after years of sleepless nights, aches, worries, or diagnoses, your body is still listening, it's still working, it's still trying to help you heal. And now, you're helping it too. You're learning how to listen, not just to sleep tips or routines, but to what your body truly needs. Rest, safety, rhythm, connection. Sleep is not something you chase, it's something you welcome. You create space for it, and it returns. So what now? Keep going. Keep honoring your sleep, the way you would honor a lifelong friend. Some nights will be easier, some will take more patience, but every night is a chance to return, to rebuild, to restore. And if you ever forget what to do, come back to this series, rewatch a part, revisit a tool. You're never alone in this. Because this is more than sleep, this is senior health. And we're with you every step of the way. Now go ahead, turn off the lights, take a deep breath, and let your body do what it was always meant to do. Feel it.